Our first night in Ipanema, Rio de Janeiro was everything I dreamed of and more. If there's one thing you absolutely must do when you're in this part of the world, it's catching the famous Ipanema Sunset. Ipanema is legendary for this golden hour magic, so much so that people write songs about it. You know the girl from Ipanema, right? That song practically immortalized this beach in its timeless allure. So why is Ipanema so iconic? Here are the top reasons I can think of why it's beloved by both locals and tourists. Main reason was the stunning sunset. People say it's one of the most beautiful sunsets in the world, with the sun dipping behind the mountains, painting the sky in shades of gold, orange, and pink. Next reason is the vibrant culture. Ipanema isn't just a beach, it's a vibe. From beach volleyball to live samba music, there's always something happening here. Another reason maybe is because of the fashion and style. This is where Brazil's laid-back cool meets high fashion. Everyone here looks effortlessly chic, whether they're in bikinis, board shorts, or casual summer dresses. Another obvious reason is the landscape. Those iconic twin peaks of Dois Irmãos, or Two Brothers, create a jaw-dropping backdrop that's instantly recognizable. Another reason is the energy. Ipanema has this magnetic energy that's hard to describe, but impossible to forget. The beach is lively, yet there is a peacefulness to the crashing waves and golden sand. We arrived just a couple of hours before sunset, which gave us plenty of time to soak it all in. It was a little cloudy, but we were holding on to hope for a fabulous sunset anyway. And honestly, the clouds just added to the drama of the sky. We found a perfect spot to settle down, right at the golden hour.
Welcome to Rio.
And let me tell you, golden hour here hits different. Everything was glowing. The sand, the water, the people. Even our skin had this soft, natural radiance. It's like the beach was alive with light, and it felt magical. Of course, we took full advantage of this lighting to snap as many photos and videos as we could. There's no filter needed when nature gives you this kind of glow. Every picture we took felt like it bottled up a little piece of that excitement and awe we were feeling. These are the memories you want to keep for a rainy day, when you need a smile, or a reminder of how beautiful life can be. And the vibe of Ipanema? Oh, it's something else. The beach was buzzing with people of all kinds. Locals jogging along the shore, tourists trying their hands at capoeira, kids playing soccer, and vendors selling everything from coconut water to caipirinhas. The energy was infectious, but there was also this underlying calm that came with the rhythmic sound of the waves. It was a perfect balance. Even with some clouds, the sky was incredible. After capturing our fill of photos and videos to document the moment, we finally put the cameras down.
Welcome to Brazil.
We laid out our beach blankets and got ready for the real show. As we settled into our spot, the cool breeze from the sea swept over us. Lying down on the sand felt so grounding, so refreshing. The rhythmic sound of the waves crashing onto the shore had this calming effect. It's like the ocean was breathing and we were breathing with it. You don't realize how much you need that kind of peace until you experience it. Moments like this remind you why it's so important to feed your soul with nature's beauty. In a world that's constantly pulls you in every direction, something as simple as a sunset on the beach can reset you. It gives you a perspective and makes you feel more connected to the earth, to others, and even to yourself. It's like pressing pause on life for a moment and letting gratitude wash over you. Experiences like this shape you as a person, reminding you of the bigger picture and filling you with a kind of joy you can't buy. To make the most of your time at Ipanema, a few tips could come in handy. First, arrive early. Get to the beach at least an hour or two before sunset. This gives you enough time to explore, find the perfect spot, and soak in the vibe without rushing. Another tip, pick the right spot. Find a spot with an unobstructed view of the horizon and the Dois Irmãos Mountains for that classic postcard-worthy scene. Third tip, bring a blanket or mat. Comfort is key when you're sitting back and enjoying the show. Plus, it gives you a little personal space on the sand. Another tip, pack some snacks and drinks. A refreshing coconut water or caipirinha is the perfect accompaniment to the view. Maybe even bring some local treats to nibble on. And the most important tip, stay present. Once the cameras are put away, focus on the moment. The colors, the sounds, the breeze, it's all part of the magic. And then the sunset happened. The sun dipped lower and lower, casting a golden glow over everything and turning the ocean into a shimmering mirror. It felt like time stood still for those few minutes. We just sat there, soaking in the beauty and the moment, feeling both humbled and rejuvenated. There is something about watching a sunset that reminds you how vast and beautiful the world is, and this one hits differently. The Ipanema sunset didn't disappoint. Even with a few clouds, the sky exploded into a symphony of colors: deep oranges, soft pinks, and streaks of purple. It felt like the ocean and the sky were performing just for us. Sitting there, watching the sun disappear behind the mountains, we couldn't help but feel this overwhelming sense of peace and awe. After this amazing sunset, we packed up and started our walk back to the hotel. The beach was still very much alive with activity. Brazilians know how to enjoy life, and Ipanema is like their communal living room. Groups of friends laughed over drinks, families played soccer by the water, and couples walked hand in hand under the twilight sky. What struck me most was how inclusive it all felt. Young, old, rich, poor, everyone comes together here. I'd heard locals say they spend more time at the beach than in their actual living rooms, and I could see why. The beach here is more than a place, it's a way of life. That first night at Ipanema wasn't just a memory, it was a reminder of what's important: nature, connection, and the moments that make you feel alive. I can't wait to go back.